Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. This first video is more of a video test. I have some sound playing in the background. I won't do that next time. I haven't made a video in close to a year, maybe a little bit over a year. And I haven't made any video of myself, like videoing my face. And I'm doing this video differently like this because I'm kind of taking this project that I'm working on here in a bit of a different direction. The last year, a lot has happened for me. Kind of where I ended off in the last video, I actually caught COVID, and then a couple weeks after that, I had to get vaccinated twice in order to keep my job, and it really shook my world up a lot in a lot of different aspects, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I didn't want to get vaccinated, and I think that it kind of messed with my biology a bit, having gotten the vaccination so quickly after having gotten COVID. But I mean, that it's been a year now. I'm fine. I'm here. I'm alive. And since then, in the new year, shortly after that, like of the new year of 2022, I discontinued drinking alcohol. I have developed a significant drinking habit. I don't know if I would call it a full-blown addiction, but it is addictive, and I was drinking straight whiskey. I come up to work here, and there was one 14-day period that I drank 4 bottles of 26-ounce bottles of whiskey by myself. And it got to the point where I was driving back to the condo here at work one night and telling myself, like, I'm not going to drink tonight. And on the drive home, I was becoming anxious. And that's a problem. So I just totally put it down in January. It's now November, and I haven't had a drop. I haven't had a beer, nothing, not a single sip of alcohol. And then at the beginning of, I would say sometime in the spring, it wasn't as a definitive countermeasure as discontinuing alcohol was, but so I can't remember which month, I discontinued using cannabis as well. I don't know, early spring, mid-spring, I can't remember when. So it's been half of a year at least that I haven't consumed cannabis in any form. Edible, smoke, vape, anything. Not even topical, muscle, THC, nothing. THC, nothing. THC, abstinent. And I gotta say that I feel significantly better. Just in general, I'm really tuned in, and I'm developing an edge to where I haven't had an edge in a long time, or if ever in my life, because I've smoked weed from high school pretty regularly up till now, and I'm 38 years old at the time of making this video. I'm feeling way better. I got an edge, and I'm tuning back in. We had at work, we had a pretty significant contract renewal happen in September. It had been postponed and dragged along with grueling 3-month extensions, kind of coming out of the pandemic. Nobody knew what was going on, cash flow, lots of stuff. So I wasn't sure if I was going to keep my job or what, but I ended up not just keeping my job, but getting a bit of a promotion in the process and a pay rate increase, which was nice. So I've secured at least 3 more years, likely 5 years, which really shifted gears for me, and I was able to really let a lot of stress go. So between the sobriety and between the contract, you know, I'm in a much better place than I was this time last year, definitely. and I hope everybody else is too. And there's been people I personally know through this pandemic who just have not come out better on the other end. So I'm grateful for that. My own stepsister took her life during the pandemic. Her and her husband left her 3 kids. So I'm grateful. This last year, my kids are doing well. They're all back in school. All 3 of them are in school. My youngest is in kindergarten, grade 2, grade 4, all going to the same school. Bought my wife a new vehicle, and things are going well for us right now. And I'm just I'm in a mode of managing expectations. I'm not celebratory. I'm just very much tuned in the present, looking for all of my weak spots so that I can iron them out in order to manage expectations. Because I feel good, I'm in a good spot, but nobody's giving it to you, Yeah, just a quick update here with these vlogs, I suppose. I'm going to shut the comments off because I'm not using this as any sort of outreach. Sorry, I heard a vehicle close beside me. I'm not using this as any sort of community thing. This is more of a experiment I'm conducting of a magical journal vlog per se, so that I can kind of leave a leave a record, a public record that's accessible to the public for as long as this is able to exist. Maybe who knows? Maybe YouTube will just continue a couple years. Maybe the world will end in 10 years. Maybe this will be on here for the next 1,000 years. Like, who has any idea, right? But I was here, so I'm gonna make it like this and just kind of go with it. And I'm gonna come up with some more hopefully formulated things to talk about. I just wanted to do this first one. I've just had this first setup here in this apartment to give this a shot. Now I'm gonna leave it with that. Love is the law. Live under well.